Hi, friends. This is Kathy, and I'm talking about Sacred Oasis Legacy, the community where we support single moms of sons and sons of single moms. I was thinking back onto the season when I was a single mom of young minor sons, responsible for them pretty much all the time because I didn't share custody. I had almost 100% custody unless the boys were away with their dad on vacation. So I was a busy mom. I had a lot going on. And I can look back and notice that I had a perception about my value that was tied to the money that I was getting in child support. Now, I was getting at least a pretty decent amount of money in child support, although it didn't feel like it at the time. And I know that many moms of minor children do not get anything like generous child support. Some end up paying support themselves. Others get no support whatsoever and are responsible 100% for their children. And so I know that I was very fortunate. And I also know that the feelings that I had on the inside, that there wasn't enough, that I was scared, that the money was somehow going to run out, all of those fears that derived from inside are fears that I can imagine are similar for other moms who either have support, don't have support, or on their own, or whatever the nature is of the outside actual situation. If a single mom is able to face these fears and recognize that it is a false story in some way, because the facts are that at any given moment when one experiences fear, the fear is hardly ever about what is going on at that very precise moment. The feeling that somebody is going to have a heart attack and just keel over when public speaking, for example, is not always, even though it's happening at the time, that feeling is out of proportion to the public speaking thing. And for a mom who is worried about her money, at that moment, that day, that time when she's worried, often it is true that at that moment there actually is money that is available. And then years later, looking back, you're able to say, I'm not sure how it happened, but we got through. And what ends up happening is that something or another comes through. Something or another is found. Somebody helps. An opportunity arises. Something happens. I, all the way along, purported to be a person of faith as well, faith in God, faith in a God who was generous. And yet it didn't click on my insides when I was with my minor children. We are going to do some deep work on areas like this. What do you do with fear? How do you shift the perception so that you can fill your mind, your heart, and your soul with other images, other feelings, and convince your mind of the truth that is, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You are going to be okay. That's the work we're going to deal with in part when we meet on January 25th. I look forward to the group that's getting together. I'm already so excited about the moms who are meeting together, those who bravely raised sons, those who bravely are raising sons now. I want to say I appreciate all of those who are making commitments to be there on January 25th in Thousand Oaks at 10 a.m. And I know that we're going to deal with some deep things that are going to leave us feeling different about what we went through, what we're going through, and the legacy that we want to leave for our family and generations to come. Looking forward to seeing you there, and DM me if you'd like more information.